I think this is a generational type of question for LSU. I
Yeah.
think LSU is a very unique school where we've you could have a different answer to this depending on when you grew up. For me, it's Alabama. And that is because one, I grew up thinking as a 10-year-old that Nick Saban was mine, right? And that he's from here. You know, I didn't get the background context of where he had come from and all that good stuff. I was born into football by knowing LSU and Nick Saban. And so when we won the national championship, it was the first peak, right? And then you could see after he left Alabama, all of a sudden, it was the first time that I saw Alabama. I'm like, that's what we used to look like. And it was a very painful, like, realization that, oh, it's because of Nick. Like, this is not because we have fun colors and we've got sick athletes that are from the surrounding area. This is because we were organized, we were disciplined, and we executed on every level. And now Alabama is doing that. And growing up as a fan, like that hurt. That was it really pissed us off, right? And so watching that rise and watching the ascent of the greatest dynasty we've ever seen in college football history and knowing thinking what if it could that have been us. And so I think during those Les Miles years where it was one versus two almost every year, and we were, back and forth for a little bit, and then Bama pulled away, and it's like we were just one or two plays away, but they kept executing better and getting the better players and really pulling away, and then our program regressed. And I think at that point, it made the rivalry very intense. And so for me, it is absolutely Alabama. There's a massive respect there. But they are, in my opinion, our biggest rival. I am giddy, right, when I see them lose, just because it's more of a revenge factor. You could ask some of my family members and they'd say Ole Miss or A&M, or A&M fans would say that about us. And so it's a question that's unique to LSU in the generation that you kind of grew up in.
Is there any legitimacy to the Arkansas and the whole what is it, the
The
boot and all
boot?
that?
No,
No.
not
Woo! All the
no.
Archie fans just hit the floor.
No, man, I don't know. It's fun. I don't like how they changed up when we play them. I think it's more of a tradition of like end of the year, Thanksgiving time, we're playing Arkansas. It's a rival game, but it's not the biggest rivalry by any stretch. They'll throw in a trophy there just to kind of make sure people get, going away prize, but um it's housed with us the majority of the time. So
Right. Nice.